Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Welcome to episode 27 of an overhaul on a Bolex Rex. So, I've refabricated all the rest of the fader parts. This one by my pencil eraser was salvageable. This one and this one here as well, these two with a thicker metal. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and reassemble these and re-lubricate them. We'll start with this one here, the thicker one. Flip it around, you can see it's got the numbers on it right there. All right, goes into the fader right there. And we'll just slide that right in. Just like that. The next one, I'll pick this one up. And it's going to take a little bit of lubrication. This is graphite grease over here that I'm adding. And you're going to need to add some. This type of metal is paper thin. You need to add some on each side, and what happens is when this part right here, this lever, when you swing it back and forth, this metal is for leaf springs and any type of thing that in mechanics that have a swing to it. Alright, so that is what you need. That is why Bolex has these stackable pieces of very paper thin metal on here. Alright, just like that. So I'll go ahead and put this right down here. And we'll take this and slide it right in. Just like so. And there you see, this is how they're fitting on, just like that. I'll go ahead and take the next one. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Graphite grease on here. All right, front and back. Okay, take some of that excess off. There we go. Tweezers. Slide that part on. Just like that. Okay, in a moment I'll give you an angle. A different angle of what's going on here. Okay, graphite grease on another of the leaf springs and the fader. Go. And this one here, last of the leaf springs. All right. Tweezers. Get this right up under here. basically kind of slide in, snap in, that type of thing. Remove any type of dust particles that you see in there. Okay, next is this part right here. Let's give a different shot on that. Okay, the next pieces are down here at the bottom of the screen by my pencil eraser, and you need to have them set just as I have them set here. All right, otherwise the fader selector will not operate properly. The one on the bottom, the point sets at about 1 o'clock. Here, the point is at the bottom, and it sets at about 5 o'clock. So, we take these pieces, and you simply put them up towards the top. There's the first one. You'll figure it out, believe me. And the one at the bottom. Okay. Now to square them up. And how do you square everything up down there? Well, just like we've done everything else in a lot of videos. Toothpicks. So I take my toothpick, line it up down there, and as you can see how everything's operating, line it up, there it goes. Okay. Toothpick, there it goes, everything's lining up, straight down to the bottom. Okay. Come up here and get everything lined up, that little part, but other than that, you're doing really good. Okay. Next is this part here by the end of my pencil eraser. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so I'm going to get this pin at the end of my pencil eraser on the fader silver knob fitted into one of these indentions right here. Also make sure you have some graphite grease in the back. Right? And this end of the back, I'll show you, fits up into this black part here, as you can see, right by my finger. So that's how everything slides. And by the way, these things right here will move around. Okay? These pieces right here. Let me go ahead and explain that to you. These pieces will move around. So you got to watch out when you put everything together. You put the screws in to make sure the screws in go through there, so those pieces won't fall out. Then you got a problem. All right. So I've got that set down. I'm going to take my toothpick, go back through this. Okay, next thing, you want to line everything up. These two pieces underneath, of course, but you want the pin that's in the lever arm into one of these notches. Or at least I prefer it like that. So I'm going to pull this back, lock that in there. I've got it set. And as you can see, there we are. The pin is set and the indention for the fader. Alright? Now, I'm going to fix these little parts down here that are misaligned right by my pencil eraser and add this part. So this is all got to be set. Here and here. Bring that black part down. Locked in. Okay. As you can see. Okay. And we're still not done yet. I've even got a piece sliding out down here. Let's get this all centered. It's a bit of a job to do. Okay, take this part of the fader part and with the numbers, flip it over. Make sure you do have added some graphite grease to it, and you got to go ahead and apply it here. Remember, it goes up under this black lip at the end of my finger. All right, slide it up under there. Everything secured and set up. I have to level everything through. And let me get this set up here and everything realigned here and everywhere. Okay, so I added the 2 screws in, as it's a bit tricky to do so when recording at the same time. I got those in, got everything set, and so now we can get everything going and continue with the other parts of the turret, the shutter, that type of a deal, and the total reassembly. All right, do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen, and remember, do subscribe. Until next time, see ya.